Here we have one report that has a prompt. I will open this report in Edit View. So I will click on Edit Report, and then I will change this menu to Page Preview. And first we will be asked what value should parameter take. So I will type here 3 for month March. I will click on OK, and I would get only data for March. Now, if I execute my report now in HTML format, this month March will be already pre-selected. I will now go back, and if we go here to Report menu and then to this item parameters, then if we go to all parameters, we will here find data about our parameter. Here we will find its current value, its type, whether it is required, whether it is multi-select, and who set the value of this parameter. Now, if we have several parameters, all of them will be listed in here, and we would be able to delete their values. We can delete their values one by one by clicking here on this minus. So if I click here on minus, I will delete only the value for this parameter. But if we would have several parameters here, then by clicking here on this clear parameter values, I would delete all of the values. If we go now back to page 1, we will be again queried for the value for parameter. So I will type here, for example, 6th for June. I will click on OK, and only June will be selected. We will now go here to prompt page. We will select our prompt. We will now go to see this property static choices. Now, till now, we were using data from the database to fill our value prompt. But we can also type those values by hand. But to achieve that, we have to use this property static choices. So I will click here on these 3 dots. And first we have to create a variable. Now, variable is a place in memory which can hold some values. And first we will select the type of our variable, and that type is string variable, because we want variable that can hold several strings. So I will click here, and I will give the name to my variable. I will call it var selected month. Now, this is a really simple type of a variable, so I will just click here on OK. I will not use this plus button. I will click on OK, and then I will get this dialog. I also do not need this dialog, so I will just click on cancel, and then I will provide the values for this variable. I will click here on this plus. I will use this plus, and for first value, I will use January. So here it will be 1, and here it will be Jan. Okay, then February, that will be 2, and Feb. Okay, and 3 will be for March. Okay, I will again click on OK, and I will execute this report in HTML. Now, what we will get is this. We will get all the months from January to December. Now, these are all the values from the database, but are they? We will do something now to reveal that that is not the case. I will go here to static choices, and I will change these values. I will change January to January 2, February to February 2, and I will change March to March 2. Okay, okay, and then again I will execute my report, but this time we will get all of the values. So besides just January, February, March, we would have January 2, February 2, and March 2. So all of the values are here, and this is how static values work. I will now go back, and I will delete these values from database. I will change this month key to default, and this value will be also removed. And then I will go here to static choices. I will click here on 3 dots, and I will turn these values back to just January, to just February, and to just March. And I will click on OK, and then I will run again this report. Now this time we would only have static choices. So only 3 months will be here, but we will select, for example, February. we will click on finish, and we will notice that this is working. So this is how we use static choices.